Hey guys, and welcome to Farm Simulator 2017 on West Coast. We're here in the Combine, right at the end of the video on, when was it? Tuesday. We filled this thing up. So we're going to run to the opposite end of the field where we have tractor waiting in the wings. Tabbing through will just take forever, so... Jeez, it has missed a lot on courseplay. Good grief. We will get that emptied and on its way again. I didn't do as I said, I just quit out of it to move on to the next video. So there is no course set up yet. I'll pause, get it set up, and we'll head over to the animals, as we're going to have a lot to do with them today, more than the arable side of stuff. So if I can split the videos between arable and animal one, sort of every other video, I think hopefully people will be interested in that type of stuff. Let me know in the comments down below if that is what you want to see. Today we're harvesting this field, getting the crop off of this. I should really get everything else set up still and make sure everything is ticking along, seeding where seeds need to be. So I will probably do that in the time we're paused, or I'll just keep the camera on because the animals aren't going to take that long. So as that's going into that, let's go across to this, and by the looks of it, this is, well, literally was just on the last pass. Of course I fast time, so all of that's going to be out of whack. I completely forgot about that. I just wanted to get it out of daytime, to be quite out of gloominess, let's say. So we'll finish this one up by hand. I will put the ridge marker out because I've been actually using the ridge markers quite a bit. I'll lean across and take another sip of coffee while doing this, as you do. And oh boy, that's hot. So I think some stuff actually needs finishing. Other stuff we are on the last pass, so we'll put in the ridge marker. Aren't too sure what the deal is. We'll go up around that section, double check. So this is soybeans in this field. And again, recording at 30 FPS on this map purely because of the FPS issues. Oh, we opened that. What did we do to open that by accident? Oh, that's it, that one. And there's a car with a trailer, or a truck with a trailer going up and down the road, or down the road. But that sounds of it. So we will probably, I think we're at the, I don't know what yard we've got the JD at, the 7810. I want to say it's at the pigs, but I'm not entirely sure. They'll need probably feeding and all that good stuff. Hopefully that thing's got the bucket on. I've got a sneaking suspicion it doesn't though. Lots of sneaking suspicions going on today. Very sneaky. So what I'll do, once we've got this seeded, we'll fill it up and head right away over to the next field. I want to get this, all the seeding done and over with. I'm fed up of being in the same loophole. All the maps that I've currently got right now, they're really stuck with what we're doing. Why is that hitch on the deck? Oh, I never knew it did that. I wonder if that's something they added in for weight, like, or is it glitched? Oh, it's glitched. No, I've never seen it do that. Does the stock one do that, guys? Anyone that knows? Usually with this, for height, I put it about here. Not sure what that's all about going on over there. Interesting. I thought that looked incredibly low. Someone made a comment the other day about it too. That's probably what they were on about. There's a lot of wasted ground up in that section there. It's probably one of the most awkwardly shaped fields on the map. Oh, we didn't see any of that, did we? GG! GG. Try that again. Of course, with MR, these can actually get up to quite a sickening speed in reverse. Yeah, in the ground now. Of course, coming up this section is probably where it kept on saying, "Ah, it's slipping." This is in the ridge marker thorough, I think. Yep, climb out of that. Of course, realistically, ridge markers wouldn't furrow like that. I think they just kick up the soil, and bam, all the tracks have disappeared in the forest. Get to the end of that, lift that up. And we'll go ahead and do this section right here. That's that bit done. And that tiny little bit here. That would be such a pain in the behind. To get normally. But even then, we're going to be stuck with an extra little bit. Come on, accelerate. Alright, we are golden. With that, fold that. This needs filling up on both fertilizer and seed, so we'll go ahead and just run straight down to the field and do that. Then we will head up and check on the animals. Once we've got the seeding, if needs be. I'm not too sure if it does actually need to be in a field or not seeding. I think we're, for the most part, pretty darn good and ready to rock and roll. I believe it was just that field. But we will have to wait and see. And why on earth do we have the water tank down here? That is beyond me. Seed triggers there, fert's over there. Well, that's filling. We'll double check this field. So that's got corn in it. That's going to need seeding pretty darn soon. This field needs seeding. This is one I'm thinking about. Field 14, which has the class in it down here. I can Oh, I know what's going on. Alrighty, that was next door starting there. A VW Rabbit convertible that I swear has no exhaust system, just a straight pipe from the manifold all the way through to the back end of the car. It amazes me. People think that actually sounds nice. A 4-cylinder with no exhaust system. Yeah. Not a fan. The fact that I've talked about it in the past, and any of you OGs from the previous summer will remember me talking about this, saying how the fact that they have to keep turning it on the key to get it to even catch for the ignition to happen in the engine, because it has next to no back pressure. No, I don't know 100%. Yes, it has literally no silencers, no nothing in it. But the fact that they have to do that seems to me that there is no back pressure, and it's not exactly a happy engine. Alright, I've got that filled onto the fertilizer. Back that up. So I'm already on Thursday's video, which is pretty good going. It's 10 past 2. Whether I'll do Fridays today, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't want to go on Oregon. Still need to actually be quite honest with you. Fully get ready for the day and have a shower and all that good stuff. I quite like the way I end up doing, sort of working over here is I just like waking up, watch a bit of YouTube for a while, take a little bit of breaks in between videos, make a few more coffees, and then I'll sort of try and, depending on time, hopefully get most of the audio sorted for these thumbnails, at least, and just let them render. Sit back and wait for a few hours for them to all render up, because that will take a while. That'll be, what, 3 videos? No, 4 videos to render tonight, so, and upload, ideally. So I'll probably just leave it to do its thing. Alright, course play, because we want to deal with the animals today and not too much of this stuff. That one, that one, that one. 4 of them after generate. Does that look any good? Yeah, yeah, we'll just go with it, I guess. And for that first waypoint, as long as it doesn't get caught up on itself. What's the turning radius on this? 9 meters. Oh, it shouldn't do. Maybe if we, maybe it's turning actually too tightly. Let's bump it up to 11 meter turning radius. First waypoint, drives course. Toodaloo! Where is the actual first waypoint? Over here. It may end up freaking out, going from there to there. Yeah, maybe a mess. We'll deal with it as it comes to it. Alrighty then. And the combine we never did set up, so we'll pause and get this set up. Alrighty, combine is on its way. 7030, that's not MR ready. This actually seems to be working spot on. Sweet. Oh, soybeans, crap. Screw it, soybeans now. How many fields? What do we have planted as what, actually? I think we've got quite a bit as wheat, so. 39 is wheat. Barley, do we have any barley? May do 49 up as barley. So these two. Well, that's wheat. So we may do this wheat as well. 14 is soybeans, soybeans, corn, corn, wheat, and wheat. Yeah, that seems good. What's the, 62, yeah, that's sugarcane. As I feel that we just get to one day, because it's going to take forever. Okay, this, where are we? So we're at the sheep yard. I did say sheep, for anyone wonders what I just actually said. Fire this up. And switch that on, kick that over there, put that down. And go ahead and push the grass back into the trough. I'm surprised the other trough doesn't actually work. And let's check our animal status. What do we need to be doing for the little blighters? The cows are herding. 9-11 on the straw. The whirl is being made. The whirl placement over on West Coast actually is something that may have a word with Bill. He needs to move up, because this is it. And I know if you park anything here, it says this is a bit of vehicle too close. I don't know why he doesn't kind of put it. Oh no, for all intents and purposes, completely different location. I don't know. Like maybe even back here. Over here, like clear out this little spot, or I don't know. It just seems a little... It seems weird having it there, that's all. The pigs are okay, the cleanliness is down, that needs addressing. The water's good though. The water's good there, the sheep water is good. Apparently they don't have any grass though. Oh no, the cows don't have any grass. Okay. So apparently we are off to the cows. Apparently. How much water we got on this tank? 2,300. I think we were going to get rid of that tank and actually keep the stocking game one. So we'll kick this over here and put that on the rear end for the time being. Should have bought the bucket on this thing as well, especially for feeding the pigs if they need it. Jump in the Profi here. It's got a little bit of grass. It's got a tiny, tiny little bit, so we'll dump that in there. You know what I may do, actually, for Friday's video? I may take a complete break and do a therm bus. A lot of you guys seem to enjoy that. So I may go and record an episode of that. I got some new buses on that DLC that just came out. 5 new buses, pretty cool. Alright. Oh, we still haven't emptied this, son of a gun. This thing's awesome for the sheep, though. Hands down, I highly, highly recommend the Profit Hopper from the in-game mod hub for just feeding the sheep. That's literally all it's for. Especially if you don't have a crap ton of sheep, which, in the great scheme of things, you don't need a lot. They're very profitable animals, though. The sheep, and I presume the pigs are too, actually. Alright, that's it there. And that's the vacuum thing pack there. Did that. Alright, onwards and upwards. One thing I do plan on doing as soon as I get the okay to start recording on the oat field is I want to just go crazy with the animals right away. I don't want to wait around for that. Let's jump in and check the IC. I believe it's this one to fold up the front arms. Yep. Got the 3-point on. Well, not the 3-point, the front loader, so ideally I don't want that getting caught up in there. And we're away. Turn. There we go. Now we're away. So our next port of call will be the pink area. Actually, we'll probably have to drive all the way by there first and go to the cows and pick up the bucket and then go to the pigs. Actually, do we have anything over at the pigs? Anything remotely close to the pigs? No. No, what's that? Actually, I think this is the closest thing to the pig area. We've got well, you could see them there, and then they hang about. Let me do that again. Granted, that could have been just a glitch. I think it was. But the animals were all in front then. And then it loaded in and moved them. Okay, I think it just holds their last known position. And by the way, by the looks of it, they're all running to... we have a pig... Okay, those ones with the spots look really cool. They look like Dalmatians. I've never seen the pigs this colour before in the game. Did they change up the way the pigs look, or have they always had this type of coloration to them? Because that's a darn Dalmatian. That's actually really cool. Anyway, they kind of are all stuck by the looks of it. They've got kicking their corn out. Jeez, messy things. I've got some of the feed there. I don't want to have a crap ton of it laying around, to be quite honest. So yeah, we've got nothing over here, but they do need attending to their water. I've only fast timed at 1, so it should be okay. Alright, well, how's that going? That's ticking along quite nicely. Yes. So well, yeah, we'll head over to... You gonna stop? No. Yep, you are. We're gonna head over to the cows first off and deal with them. It's gonna be a somewhat of a slow drive, realistic speed in these. Now this tractor does have issues with the tyres in MR for whatever reason. I'm not sure if I pull up the error log right now. It's actually not showing it. Sweet. I think it's sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't think it's anything game breaking. I'm not overly worried about it. And right turn here. The turning radius on this thing is yeah, poor. That being said, we've got the wheel on the back here, which that's the thing. If this was an MR, I would need a front weight on the back. You got to think these tires. What would they weigh normally? At least. And do yell at me in the comments if I'm overestimating this, but they're probably about a good few hundred kilo. I'm not going to put a ballpark number in. The ballpark number I'm thinking is actually around 300 kilo a piece. They're big tyres. And they're heavy. Of course, you'd be putting a used tyre on this, presumably not a brand new Trialberg, which are, well, if any of you watch One Lonely Farmer, he's just had to put, I believe, 2 of them on the his 7530. They're not cheap. So you wouldn't be particularly putting a brand new tyre on there. Anyway, you got to think the leverage. You got a big heavy weight. The weight doesn't need to be that heavy, but the further out you put it, the greater effect it will have on a machine or anything. That's just leverage right there. So it would probably need a front weight in reality. Not much of one, maybe 500 kilo, just to counterbalance. That being said, with the front loader up on there, if the front loader was MR already, I'm not sure if the quickie front loader has been made MR ready. Yeah, I'd like it to be, because it's perfect size for these John Deeres. Perfect size all round, to be quite honest. It'd probably be enough weight over in the middle, especially up front, just to keep it down. Even if I had a bucket on the front, it'd be fine. But I do like this tractor. This is definitely sort of my animal go-to tractor now. The Valmats, they were good. I definitely love Farmez, I believe is how you pronounce his name. His stuff. It's just a little too small for the stuff that I want to get and want to get involved with, basically. So after a little slow drive, it's a nice drive though. I like this tractor. You'll probably see this on Oakfield as well for the animal tractor, for the most part. I have a horrible suspicion most of the machines that are on this map, they will be on Oakfield. If I missed my turn, I believe I have. Beep, beep, beep. No, I could just drive through the hedge, but yeah, what's the point? I still get lost on Oakfield. Not Oakfield, jeez. Oakfield's actually a really simple map to get around, not gonna lie. West Coast. Still get lost on West Coast. Yeah, that big... Way, front's getting a little like that. Big sign there that says Dairy Farm. Yes, that way. I think this tractor would be better with that smoke script though. I like tractors that go back. Tractors that make sense having it. Not too much of the modern stuff. They don't need it. Maybe a little puff of black smoke when you start up. That's a diesel engine for you. Pretty much most of them do that. But a tractor of this age, yeah, I want to see a bit of smoke coming out of the thing. Now I would be a little ticked if the bucket wasn't here, and it is. Oh joy. Oh wow. Oh wow. We've not done anything up here for a while, have we? Okay then. I guess we're pooper scooping. Now I could do my cheat method, but I'm not going to. Cheat method? What is that you say? How bad? Oh wow, this is bad as well. Actually, they need feeding. It's basically use the wheel and push it all over to the entrance here, and it's easy to scoop up. That jumpiness is one thing I don't like part of this scripting. I can't remember what script it is that does it. Makes it spread out nice like this. It looks amazing. I don't know if it could be just placements of the catch points or what the deal is, but it can cause a bit of issues. And this bucket is also MR, and I believe it's made it's actually smaller amounts now in it. Well, can't hold as much, should I say? Smaller amounts, jeez. English, you can do it. I have faith. That, or I may go completely a different sort of thing and use skid steers on for the animals in Oakfield instead of using a tractor. Oh, I was just going to use that. But still in 99%, yeah. So that's a 5.5 ton. Well, no, not 5.5 ton, but good amount of weight. I love how the torque of the engine makes the axles just rock up front. This tractor, you got to watch because it will lean over hardcore if you've got the bucket way too high up in the air. I thought the bucket was wider than this. Obviously, it was not. And we're getting to a point where we're probably going to consider being able to do some manure spreading. Probably with the Abbey. I will be quite honest, I don't think I've ever used a side slinger in the game before. Ever. In all the different farm sims. So that'd be pretty cool using one of them. Now I think for the most part we're going to be down here. Pooping scooping. Jeez, what is catching that? It's almost like the collisions are out of whack on this. I'll shoot Bill a message after this video. And go, hey buddy, what is going on here? You know, especially as he's in limbo of getting that one sorted. There's a ridge there. Maybe, I don't think, will I? No, I won't be using GPS in this video. After the video, I'll actually kick on the line things to see if I can actually see any collisions that are above the ground, because it's what it looks like. I bet anything it's the shovel catch area, and that's what it's catching on. Because it shouldn't be jumping all over the place right now. Unless it's... would it be the straw, I wonder? Nah, I bet it's the bucket because the wheels aren't going up with that, unless it's... No, I don't know. I straight up don't know, to be quite honest. I really don't. I've got a bit over here. And back there. Why is that not? Oh, the edges. Not down. There we go. Unless it's the script. Yeah. Leave your comments down below if you know what it is. I love this script, the whole mucking out aspect, but oh my goodness, it's irritating. It'd be nice if it was somewhat legit to real life, but there's the little things that bug me where not the train, but the shovels bouncing all over the place and stuff like that. Really neat feature, mind you. It's a lot of fun. Alright, pile that all back in there, so the cows can now have grass. A lot of it too. I didn't just pile. Oh, nope, we're good. Sweet. I'm not sure if the pigs need mucking out. I hope they don't, because that's very close quarters. Not a particular fan of how close quarters the pigs are, but I truly don't know if they do need mucking out. I'm gonna start filling this back corner now too. Slowly, as it won't take any more back there. Alright, onwards and upwards to the pig area. Now the cows are happy, I believe. Let's check the water situation at the cows. Cows. They're out of water. Oh dearie me. And the trailer's down at the main yard. Okay, we'll have to come up here at a later date with that. Alright, what's going to be the easiest way to the pigs? Yeah, straight down this road. Thought so. Alrighty, we'll head on down there. This field still has bales in that. We need to get out of there now. I think I just did those bales for the sake of doing bales. So they'll get sold on. The legal trailers I use, for the bales, they have had the MR put into the good old juicy MR script. Or someone's made them MR. I'm surprised, actually, very surprised someone did that. I don't think they really needed to be quite honest. Certain stuff like that. Maybe they'll handle better with the dolly though. So, for the time being, I think the next big purchase we'll do on the West Coast map will be a transport truck. More than likely going to be the Tatra. It is my favourite truck in the game. Some of you maybe want to see a modded truck put into the game. I'm not going to do it. I'm really not. Most of the modded trucks that are in Farm Sim, for the most part, just complete rip-offs out of ETS. So I'd rather use the Tatra. Tatra's a very unique machine in itself, with the suspension setup and characteristics of that. And the MAN truck, well, it's a nice truck. I want 6-wheel drive. Or that power. Come on, turn. There we go. Wow, 26 FPS. 23 FPS there. Good grief. I tell you, it's a love-hate relationship between me and West Coast. I love the map. It hates me. Oh, it really hates me. So I think we'll be finishing off up at the cow yard, or the pig yard. I don't know what the thumbnail is going to be. I have no idea what the thumbnail is going to be. Maybe me just loading some feed in there. In their troughs. For the little things. Must admit, I quite like having the animal yards spread out like they are. I get having the dairy right next to the farm. I agree with that, to be quite honest, in some cases, as long as it can be optimised well. That's the big key, optimisation. But having the animal yards all spread out, realistically you'd have set machinery for each map. Well, set machinery for each area. Like, ideally you'd have a tractor like this at each one, with one of these things, so the tyre on the back of each area. You just transfer the machine back and forth, I guess. But, I don't know. The map's big, but it's not stupidly big to not do this. Just transfer. Feeding the pigs are one thing, it's only the cows that you really need to worry about. Its own real specialised feed and stuff. Once in a while bring down the straw down here. And that's it, really. Really don't take much for them. That being said, is the mesh for the pigs a little too tight and they can't really walk in between any of that stuff? Ah, we've got both troughs filled down. I need to remember to do half and half so it doesn't look so damn empty. Or is that, no, that's the sheep area. That was thinking of. My bad. My bad. Now we've fast timed it. Do we have manure in there? Ah, brilliant. Yeah, the pigs do have the manure in here. That's pretty cool. So we may need to eventually pile it up and move it towards the back. I was worried that it would actually be in here, and that would be a complete and utter irritation. Pig jam. Oh, they were just confused and just walking around constantly. Do we still have the spotted ones? No, we don't. Oh, yeah, we have one. No, two. There we go. I bet it's the same ones every time. And of course, probably should be a tiny, tiny little bit of slurry down the bottom end. Yep. Like so. Alrighty then. We've done that. We shall spin around and grab a bucket load of feed. Yes, the same bucket we were just scooping cow manure with. Logic. The trailer didn't have too much left in it when we grabbed the rest. Alright, that's fully loaded bucket. But I will bid you guys farewell here. I'm gonna grab the screenshot of feeding these guys. Hopefully it's gonna be a waiting game and wait for a couple of the pigs to come in, if we can even feed them, that is. Something like that, I think. Just a little staged. A little bit of staging going on. Like so. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. We will be back tomorrow, I think, with Fernbus. I'm going to give that a shot. See what people think. And here's our pigs! Action station. So until next time, guys. Catch you guys later. See ya.